Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I'm coming to you pre-inked. I've just been playing and I thought, well, I'll turn the camera on. You know, Carrie, you might not want to watch because it's already started out as a mess. It's just going to get worse. I'll put pictures up. You can look at them. Figure out what I did. Oh my goodness. Or you just put me in the background and don't look at the mess. So let's see, I found a book page with flowers on it, so I was playing with that. And I've shown you how I do this before, but I thought, in case you missed that video, I would just show real quick, because then I'm going to put them on some ephemera. So you know, just fussy, rip it around. Don't have to be precise. You actually, for what I'm doing, you actually want some white around it. I don't always want the little check mark, but it won't hardly show. But I do like it to be ripped all around. I don't really want straight edges per se. And you can see I've gotten a little bit more bold with my stamping and stenciling and going right over the flowers sometimes. But, you know, why not? I mean, I can do that. What do I want to use? I don't generally use like a florally type one. I usually would go for more. Oh, I do want to use that. I like using that one. Or I could use that one as a stencil because well, it's not the same one. It's similar, but different. When I use the stencil, I try to avoid the picture of the flower. That is green. I don't want green for this. I want what I just had in front of me. And yes, of course I've lost the brush and the last. I moved stuff out of the way so I could turn the video on. You know how it is. You know. Well, some of you know. Some of you do not. Some of you are like, how do you make such a mess? This one should work all right. Okay. So I'm just going to do this where the, you know, where the white part is. Just to kind of make it look like there's collage paper behind it. Now over the dirt, I'll go over the dirt because why not? So use that. And then since that's round, I would probably come back in with either some writing or, where is my, those are scary scissors, aren't they? Hey, I was looking for that yesterday. Yep, such is my life. Oh, this is the one I've been looking for. Okay, I found what I'm looking for, but I might do it with just a little bit of plum. Which way would you say these go? And I'm trying not to hit the flower, just kind of come in and, you know, miss the flowers. So just a little bit of that. And do I want anything? Oh, and then I usually will edge it too, yeah. This one's wet. I'm not using, oh look, the AC came on while I'm videoing again. It's alright, it can come on. It's supposed to be up to 97 today. And then I usually will ink the edges, get it nice and grungy, and I don't love how this does this down here, but I think once it's glued on something, it'll be fine. So there we go, and we could even come in and do, this is a nice long one, so we could do this identification check one. If it doesn't go perfect, that's alright. Just hold it on there for a second. There we go. So there's that one, and then there's the ones that I already did. So there's this one, which I got crazy with the stamping a little bit, and this one I tried to avoid it, but you know, this one I just have a little specimen stamp there, and this one I did the nesting circles just kind of around there. I like that look. And then I had started using this one on some, and I'm like, where did I put that one? I don't know. I've also been playing with book pages. They've also disappeared. Here they are. Okay. Made that pocket this morning. And then I did this piece is one of the flowers. That's got numbers and circles. And I just made this a flip. So I've kind of been taking like journal kits and just kind of like disassembling them to assemble them into something different. So let's see. Well, and of course that was from a book that I did. Oh my goodness. It was an altered book that I took apart. It was an unfinished project that I redid, is what that was. I am looking for, well, this green ink will work. I was just looking for one of my green inks, and this one will work. I just want to bring in a little bit right there, maybe right there, maybe even right there, just a little bit, just, you know, so we know it's not just about the flowers and the nature. We want some grungy bits. Alright, so yeah, there's one of the flowers I did. I actually did like a clock right on there. And then I did a stencil of the bigger pluses with the stamp of the smaller pluses. And then this page, oh my goodness, this page is insane. We'll show you why. So this is like a secret pocket, kind of, sort of. So you can tuck stuff in there and hide it away. This is from a digital, from my Antique Papery. You probably won't be able to find it in the store, but. And then here I've got, what did I do with this one? I think it's just like a secret. You can only put something little up there, I think. Like it has to be really little, but you can stick a little secret. Oh no, I thought it went all the way. Yeah, you can stick something all the way through there. I mean, you don't have to use it like that, but I figured why not keep my options open. And this was my Porch Prince, one of her, you know, you'll see some of her stuff, some of Compass Ink, some of Antique Papery, some of, I don't know. I'll try to mention them when I have them, but I have a lot. And of course I made more wonky pockets because they're fun. What else do I have over here? Anything in my, oh, just more dissected kits. Okay. Well, I could take one of these flowers and put it on one of these pockets. Like, because you get that green popping out. So this actually looks pretty nice on there. Do I want something here? I might want a little something there, even if it's just the same stencil I just used. Anybody know where there it is? So what I might even want to do is come in and kind of, so I might do that. I'll glue it on and then I'll do that. Hold on, where's my glue? It's right here. Okay, I was trying to put stuff to the left. See, this is why, if you're a neat freak, you might not enjoy watching me. But you can listen. When I say, you know, I'll try to say if something interesting happens and you might want to look. So I want to put that on that side. Oh, this is a bigger side. I liked it on the other side too, but why not? Alright. So now I'm going to take the same stencil that I used here. Even if I can't find the exact same thing that I was using. I think it's this one. Was I using it that way or this way? Don't know. We're not going to worry about it. It's not that big a deal. All we're doing is just bringing this up into here. That's all. We're just I don't know what I did there. Doesn't matter. Calm down, lady. Gosh, this lady. She overthinks things like you wouldn't believe. We just want a little bit of that just coming off. Integrate it a little bit. Not everywhere necessarily. Yes, I will. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see that I just need a third spot. That's all I see. Oh my goodness. I don't need it. I just kind of, I do kind of want it. There we go. You can't even tell. Whatever. Let's do another one over here. There we go. And one up in this corner here. There, now I'm happier. It wasn't integrated. It was only integrated here. I wanted it to go out a little bit. In fact, I might even do just a little bit down here in the corner. That's me in the corner. So now that pocket's decorated. What about this one? Alright, so you can kind of see this one. I folded it. This one I might have done with you guys. Did I do this one with you guys? Maybe. Purple doesn't really work. These are too tall. That was my only short one. But that's okay. Could even take some of my papers from yesterday. This has got some bright green on it. What if we just take that and make that a little bit of a pocket focal point? I'm just using what's on my desk here. Who knows what's on my desk? It is the Mary Poppins desk. Oh, who is it? Is it? Oh, I don't want to say because I'm not going to remember the right person that calls it the Mary Poppins desk. Say in the comments if it's you. But yeah, I had one subscriber comment about when I cleaned my craft space. She was kind of worried that my desk wouldn't do the Mary Poppins thing anymore, but like I stuck with a clean desk. I haven't had a clean desk in I don't know how long. I need to clean. I know I would be happier if I would. It would make me so happy to have it clean. Just gonna rip around this, see if this is the piece I want to just kind of. The only thing is sometimes when you rip you get those little. I'm gonna rip more smoothly. There we go. I would tell you what that piece was, but it's kind of unrecognizable from where it started. Just a random grungy. It's just a random grungy piece now. That works for me. Let's glue them on. Will they glue on perfectly where I just had them? No. Are we worried about that? No. Just stick that there. Might even make the words. Well, you know what? It's a wonky thing, and that one's going that way, so we're going to have those words go that way. Because we don't have to be straight and perfect and everything. Being straight and perfect is overrated. Wink, wink. Okay, now I think I have something in my eye. So much for winking. Oh my word. I want to show you some more of the pages that I made, but I'm not exactly sure where they ended up. Let's put the cover on the glue. Alright. But I also wanted to play with these flowers. Did I show you this pocket? Oh my goodness, something is in my eyeball. And do I have clean hands to be able to see? I came pre-inked. I did not come clean your eyeball ready. Okay. Where did I put the other pages that I... Oh, right there. Guys don't understand. Okay, this is a nice tall... Ooh, see, you know how it's really hard to find tall things? So when you do, you just need to kind of go for it. So this will be a good... whatchamacallit. Oh my goodness. Where... Oh, let's do this up here in maybe black. I might want to use this too. So, oh, that's what... See, it was upside down, so I couldn't see it. And I did use this in paint at some point, because I think, or I don't know, I see the white stuff down in there, but it doesn't seem to have affected it too much. Oh, you wanted me to put it right in the middle? Yeah, I don't do that. I'm more of an offset kind of a... It shows a little bit. I'll put it down here too. Balance it down in the other corner. This was magazine page, previous video that I did just yesterday actually, is where I show how I made it. And this one just had words on it because I used the words because they will transfer on the gel plate. So they picked up on something else. Where'd that yellow one go? Yellow and teal, it's nice. See, and then this connects those two, sort of, kind of. Let's just put this on here and see what else we might want. Yes, I realize I'm going to get glue all over this piece. I'm not overly... Am I ever overly concerned about anything? Is it weird that I want these words to be a little bit straight? I don't know. It helps. Alright. So, that goes on a page as a... What is it called? A belly band. They call this a belly band. So you glue it here, and then you're able to tuck something behind it. Like that. Do we want to put it in this one? We do? Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll just go ahead and put it on there already. And then if I want to add anything to it, like maybe I want to add a medallion to it. What is a medallion, you ask? Oh, I would show you, but they're somewhere. They're behind the pile over here, so sorry. But I had a little bit of that paper here, so now I'm bringing it in over here. And whatever journal this goes in, it'll be eclectic. This one page is practically a journal all on its own. You know, one page. Then you got the pocket and the tag. And more places for tags, writing space there, and a belly band there, which you could still write on that part. Yeah, I could make a journal out of a page, pretty much. A magic like that. Alright, what about this? Can I, let's see. What about this one? I know the words can be upside down. I just don't want them to be. That is a lot happening over there, but also I don't want that. Let's see. That might not be the piece for that. Did I have any other pieces that are... That's not. And the only way I'm going to make more is if I happen to find a book page to tear up. He's too big. Let's see. So, that is going to have to wait because I don't know what to put on there. That piece of quilt... No. That's definitely too big. Although it looks kind of cool, but you can't have the whole thing. Too big for that piece. What else do we have? We just looked at those. We're trying to keep those somewhat. We can do this. We definitely can do this. What's in this pile? Let's look. Let's see what can be done. Alright, I have a pile of fall stuff that I'm trying to collect and put together just so that it's there. Oh, these are the things that I did make yesterday. I don't know if you got to, if you haven't gone to see them on my community tab, then, oh, I did this one before you came. Did I show you that one? I don't know. Anyway, so this is how they turned out from yesterday's video. Made a pocket. So yeah, if you're a mushroom lover, you'd probably love these. You know, as long as you're also a crazy color, crazy quilt lover as well. They're a little crazy, and I'm okay with that. I really like how they turned out. And I think part of that is that I used a couple main colors on the print, on the gel plate when I was doing them. Which was like the quinacridone violet, quinacridone azo gold, plus some phthalo blue and some teal. And then when I did the inks, I did something else that worked. I still don't like this. I added some stenciling. I added some vintage photo. But yeah, still, ugh, don't like that. I like this one though. I mean, alright. So far, I'm not finding finished pieces like I was hoping I would. Got a pile of stencils to play with. Alright, stick those right there so I can find them. Let's just, okay, got some pieces to play with here. Scraps. That's just a piece that can go in. Okay, I think I found some of the pages I worked on. Told you, Carrie, it's not for you. It's too messy today. It's a scrappy Saturday. That's super. Crafty Boobro. He's the one that does this kit that he made for Kale. And I can't remember. I think it was probably Robin that told me. So this pocket I actually pulled back around to the front and then tucked in. Okay, so remember how we did the wonky pockets or the pockets? So, yeah, so I folded this up, and then I folded it over to be a pocket, and then, you know, I couldn't really fold it back that way because the cup would be upside down, so I folded it back this way instead, and then just tucked that in there, which you can do because the rule about, well, it doesn't have to be a rule, but the thing I do with wonky pockets is try to make the bottom flat. You don't have to have a flat bottom for wonky pockets. They'd be even more wonky if it wasn't. That's just how I prefer them. Sometimes I have a preference. This is one of those times. So, I want to put this on a page because I just like things to be on pages if they can be. And I had a bunch, oh, there's that. I had a bunch of other pages that I was working on. But where are they? There's some scraps. Might as well make this our own Scrappy Saturday. It looks like stuff from the bottom of the box. What in the world? I wonder if I left them upstairs. I think I put them all back in the box. Ooh. Just got reminded that I need to work on the collage. I want to work on the collage for, see, I would more likely want to put that on a page that had decoration. Alright. See, I have these ones that could be written on, so I was kind of figuring if I collage on this side, then they could be pages in journals, potentially. So that's what those are all about. And then I think, is this my porch prints? I love these. I have taken, see, these are the ones, oh, here we go. There they are. So I've taken the my porch prints, and I think this is Compass Ink, one of the fall kits, and kind of combined them together. So I kind of fussy cut out the owl and put him on here, and I also made him a little tuck spot. And then I made this a flip up, and I'll probably do some stenciling or something here, but you can write there, you can write there. And then this one is also a little belly band kind of a thing. And I don't know what I'm doing with that one. That's just some decoration on the side. This is, well, this is just dictionary that was inked up. And this is from Louisa Heinzel, the bunny kit. And then this was from the Compass, I think it's Compass Ink fall kit. And I just turned it into a pocket. They will not go on the same page because he'll eat the squirrel. But I fussy cut out the squirrel. But doesn't he look really nice on this page with the orange, like these, the colors in the My Porch prints. Not My Porch prints. Pink Monarch prints. Sorry, I think these are from Pink Monarch prints. Gail used them a while back, and they're very reminiscent of the Tim Holtz. But not exactly. But, you know, they have that feel, that vibe, which is nice. So that's one thing I was doing, is I was just kind of combining a couple kits together. I haven't figured out where I like him. He might work here. Because I figure if I can't write on these pages, and I can't write on these pages, then I might as well combine the two pages I can't write on and have more pages that I can write on and make it my own and, you know, make it unique to me. I mean, it's still, I can't copyright it. It's still their designs and whatnot. But, you know, I can make it unique to me. Do I like him on there? So I kind of, well, he's okay there. He's not really turning one way or the other. But I kind of like him. See, there's this orange here, which kind of, and the green pops right down here. But there's also these pages. I mean, if I'm going to commit, I might as well commit to the whole kit and caboodle. And I made these pages nice and thick. So I think I'm actually going to be able to, I could even coffee dye this side, I think, if I wanted to, because this is like 32 pounds premium paper. So it shouldn't run too much. Ooh, that one's cool. I can reprint it. I gotta remind myself, I can reprint this, because I'm like, these would make nice little borders on the pages on the inside. But also, how cute would he look on one of those pages? Do I want to cut this up or use it as a page? I can always reprint it. I kind of like it. I kind of want to cut it up. Sure, why not? Let's just take the giant, scary scissors. So how are you guys doing today? I hope everybody is doing fan-freaking-tastic. I mean, it's the weekend. Many people don't have to work on the weekend. My husband is not one of those people. He works on the weekend. Oh my goodness, if you look in my shorts, we had such a thunderstorm last night. I mean, it was like about 20 minutes where the thunder just thundered and thundered and thundered. It just kept thundering and lightning. It was like it stayed over us for a good 20 minutes, I think. It was, but I mean, the storm lasted well over an hour. By the time I did that video, I was like, I keep thinking I should go do a video. It keeps thundering and lightning, and like, well, and then finally I was like, I better go do it before it stops. Probably stopped about 20 minutes after, or at least died down about 20 minutes after that. My husband fell asleep at the beginning of it, while it was going. So thunder and lightning occasionally with the rain, and he fell asleep. I'm like, how do you do that? I can't. And then slept through the whole thing. You know, which is good because he wakes up at 4:30 in the morning. So, you know, that's good that he can sleep through anything. But then he gets irritated when we can't sleep. Like, he doesn't quite understand chronic insomnia, which my son and I both have. We often, you know, can't sleep, and poor Nathan, he's been up till like 6 o'clock in the morning this past week, so it's been a rough week for him. You know, that's a stress on the body too. So when you have Addison's disease and type 1 diabetes, it kind of makes it challenging. These are fun little squares. So yeah. I did the video yesterday. Yeah, I told you guys that I got to have lunch with Mariah. Yep, I did. I remember now. Sorry about that. Sorry, it was a very exciting time. Sometimes you click with people. Like, there are subbies that comment often that I'm like, oh, I really wish I could meet them in person. And I mean, there's a couple other YouTube creators that I actually, you know, keep in contact with. One of them I've actually talked on the phone with, because she had done an order and wanted to talk to me about it, like what we call in the UK a bespoke order. She had a special order. So I was thinking I might just go ahead and use these as like a border or a tuck on here. But if I'm going to do anything on the inside of these pages, especially anything, won't be able to do anything wet probably on the ones that I've already done something with. But, I think this would make a really good fall journal. That's partly why I've added a lot of the fall different thingamabobs. Okay, here's this one too. Alright, so what do you do if you just want to do like a quick wash or whatever on your back of your paper, just so that it's not so white. Not that there's anything wrong with white paper. You can use white paper, it's perfectly fine. But in a fall journal, it just doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense. And let's see, I have Vintage Photo, which is almost gone. I've already put some water in it. I'm going to put some more, because I don't want it dark. And also, I'm not going to spray it, so. I mean, I'm not going to spray directly on the paper. I'm going to spray it, just not directly on the paper, like I was doing. Sure, well, this is something that stamps are supposed to go on, but we're just going to use it real quick because it's just a piece of acrylic. I don't want it to be too dark though. So maybe I even just want to, I don't know. Well, Water. I need more water. I want to spray more water. A little better. Oh, look, there's some more of that paper that fell. Okay. Anyway, let's just go ahead and dip that real quick. See, that's still darker than I want it. That's the problem. So I need to find water or add more water to the spray or something, because that's still way darker than I want it. So I did it. It went through a little bit, but it hasn't like hurt the image. So that's why I'm thinking I could spray more water if I could find more water to spray. Alright. So, and I don't mind if some of the brown comes through in grungy or whatever. So that got way darker than I wanted. I mean, you can, it'll dry lighter. So I'm gonna, so should I pause and do these, or do you guys want to see the crazy lady trying to dye paper with the, oh my, with the spray that wants to go right into her face? All right, add more water. I need it less dark. Add some water to this side. Did you guys get wet? Did you feel the spray? It's still dark. But it will dry lighter. I have to remember that. But I'm not sure. Should I keep doing this or not? I really don't mind that it's doing that. More water. Do I have a lighter brown? That's what that's what I probably should use is, why don't you guys tell me I didn't put my cover on my glue? One of you was yelling, I just know it. Come on, I had you here yesterday. I'm looking for my antique linen. Oh well. I know I didn't even spray anything on there. I'm just, see, that's, it's still on there pretty strongly, even though I just want it like really light. Also, I don't mind if it's like really messy either. I was thinking, all right, what if you have paper that you can't get wet, which is the majority of people. The only reason I can get this stuff wet is because it is whatchamacallit, words. Let me get a nice fat brush here. Make sure there's nothing too crazy on there. And I want my antique linen. Alright, let me find the antique linen. Okay, so this side is done with antique linen. This side is done with vintage photo. And they look nice and grungy. So yeah, vintage photo, antique linen. Of course, if you're not doing it on, you're going to get whatever is underneath, lines from that. Don't forget about that aspect of things. I want to do some more around the edge, stenciling. That way it's not just like, just a big blobbiness of blobbiness. And some stamping. And probably some collaging and whatnot. Whatever I feel like doing. Maybe we want to do numbers. These are Carrie's numbers. Ooh, I kind of want to do them right here. This is fall. We're going fall. Where's my rusty hinge? Fossilized amber could work. Wild honey. Oh, if there's any left in there. Oh my goodness. The wild honey has just leaked everywhere. So I'm not even sure if there's anything left in here. I might have to order a big one. See, look at that. God, it just went everywhere. I'm not looking for a perfect impression, so, you know, if it didn't get on there all the way, it didn't get on there all the way. Actually did pretty good. And then Carrie designed this stamp so that it could go any direction, because the numbers go all different random directions. So yeah. And then if you know me, you know I like to do a little bit of fancy and a little bit of grungy and all the things. Wild Honey is kind of more of a, which way would you say that goes? I think that way. So what I do is I'm just taking it on the corner and to the side, and then down here, down to the bottom and up to the side a little bit. And then over here, same thing, just kind of going down the side and pressing on the top there. And, you know, then we have a little vignette of the, of this damask. God, damask. Okay. I didn't say that. And then, because why not, this will just be really light. Well, there might still be some green on there. And I'm not sure how much ink is on this, because it was just bringing a little bit of ears, because why not? And vintage photo, maybe? Bring in some lines here and there, wherever lines are sold. Just kind of, especially if there's like any like blank spots, like right here, nothing got there. It's your own personal, you do what you like. You make it as wild and crazy or normal as you like. Alright, well, that's all good. Do I want to put, let's see, our squirrel here is now, he's gotten a little bit wet. He's got to do something somewhere. I also have this fun little piece of quilt, which don't you think about quilts that, oh, what was the other thing I was thinking about doing was the, let's try it on this one. There's just a white one. Let's just do a stencil. Stencil. I had a bunch of stencils. They were here before. I don't know where they are now. Ooh, what's in here? I have an envelope of stencils right here. Let's see what's in here. We got ornamentals. Those might be fun. Flowers. The noise you heard, a bark. We've got circles, brains, coral, trees. Oh, trees would be good, wouldn't they? For a fall journal, potentially. Also, we got like fancy stuff in here, so I was like, maybe we want to look at it. Goes all the way across here, which is fun. And whoops. Just got to be able to hold it down with your fingers. Should I use a little more? Of course, now when I use this on the gel plate, it's gonna be a little brown on the UPO, but that's alright. I'm good with that. So that's kind of fun. And now the page doesn't feel quite so white. And it's upside down, but you know what? That's okay too, because now that's at the top, and if I were to put pockets down here, totally could. Or just do this down here again. Do I want to offset it though? I kind of do. Can you even see me? I don't even know. And I just offset it so that like these circles don't match up perfectly. Or don't match up. And then I can just overlay this circle down here to be able to finish the row down there. There we go. Matched it up without matching it up. So then we could even do a little bit of just, yeah, like I said, if there's anything under there, you're going to get marks from it. That's all right. That's a fun page. All right, I like that. And what if you wanted to bring that to this side? You're like, how do we incorporate this design a little bit more? Easy peasy. You just stencil on this side too. This, I think, is one of Rhonda's. Yep, Rhonda Donna in PM Artist Studio. It comes with, well, I think you can get, this is the larger size. And it comes with the 3. So that one, which is really cool too. I think I'm going to use these throughout these pages. And that one, these are really fun. I love a good border and whatnot. See, that looks kind of cool on there too. And now, if I want to bring it to the other pages, I totally can. Alright, what has the wet done to this page? Has it ruined it? Nope, it's still wet though. I gotta let it dry. And probably going to want to do something over here so that it's blends into the, blend it out a little. Okay, pull this page up. There we go. And I think they're nice and long, so you could do it like, is it? Yep, about 12 inches or 11 and a half, a little over 11 inches. So you could use it. All right, some of the colors come back through over here, but that's all right. I'm just going to use this as a border on the page. I think that would be fun. So yeah, I'm not working on anything in particular. It's just a lot of random stuff that's on my desk. But a lot of, you know, I want to change it up. I mean, I've got the digital kits because I like them. But at the same time, you can see it's kind of doing stuff there, but it's okay. Because it's going to be kind of grungy. That still needs to dry. Oh, and you can definitely see the red is a little less red now. But it came through onto this side, which I don't mind. It's still wet. I need to dry it. If I pause, I'll forget to come back on. So anyway, yeah, I've been just kind of doing pages. Where'd the squirrel go? I want to put the squirrel on here. But like this could even be a pocket. This is from an I Spy book. Look in your I Spy. I Spy books are great for journals. Even though they're meant for kids, there's some pages in there that work really nicely. Oh, the squirrel. Is he in here? No, because I took him out, didn't I? Oh, I do stupid stuff like that sometimes. Kind of like this side better than I like this side. Oh, let's see. Where are those flowers I had? Where's anything I had? Now everything is all over the place. Oh, and this is from one of the kits. But, you know, add a little bit of collage. Even, ooh, this could go, well, maybe not on that page. Let's see. Could go on the side of a page. It could, or I could even make it a tuck. It could go in the middle of the 2 pages. Let's see. If I want to add any writing space to the outside here, I might. In which case we can just go ahead and use the scary ruler. Sure, why not? We'll use the scary ruler. It's just sharp, but it gives really cool edges, so I'm like, oh, I'm okay that it's a scary ruler. It came from Edwin. I can't remember the name of his shop now. But if you want to know where I got it, I will tell you. Sometimes they're not in his shop. You just have to message him. But, do I want that all the way? Yeah, not really. Most of the way. Because, you know, a journal's supposed to be for writing. And while these pages are pretty and everything, they'd be great for tags sometimes. Although this actually you could probably write on. But I want to keep the aesthetic while still having places to write. Oh, put away the scary ruler? Okay. I will. Okay, this will bug some of you. I put it in backwards. Oh, I found the squirrel. He could even go like this and still have the writing space. Let's see, do we want him on that page? Ooh, I like the border around that one. Okay, maybe we'll leave him still writing space and still a squirrel. Well, for right now, I will put this page on. I almost feel like the sepia would be a good... I was like, what is that noise? Just my fan is just blowing on papers, like the papers are hot. The papers aren't hot, fan. I'm hot. You should be blowing on me, not on the papers. And of course, if I wanted to have writing space but still be able to see what's underneath, I could just do it flipped like I did before. But I think I'll actually just glue it down this time. And I really think I'm going to have to reprint these papers because I'm going to want to make tags and stuff with them. So, yeah. There's that. I hope I haven't been too loud in the microphone. Sometimes I forget that the microphone is like right up there next to all the papers I keep moving around. So, sorry about that. There we go. Now it's got writing space. Could put an ugly... I sanded this and then I see, oh, that's cool on the back. Obviously I got it wet. But then I also did a little bit of the stamp that I sanded, I did on top a little bit too. Probably can't see that. But I did some vintage photo over it too, so it's not quite as, you can kind of see how pink it was. I don't know, I kind of like the back. Just as much now. Alright, so we got a page done. Where'd the squirrel? I mean, he'd be cute on here too. I don't want to cut off his tail, but I really would like him to be further to the edge. He's got a really big tail. Got a little spray on his belly. Let's see. Well, but I don't really want him looking off the page either. That's kind of weird. And I don't want him on the same page with that fox, because the fox might hurt him. So yeah, on a page like this will probably be good. But what, oh, I think I had a darker page I wanted to put him on. Alright. I've got the stenciling on that page. Do I want to do anything to the outside here? Maybe add some more writing. Sorry, I just put that up by the... Silly me. Or add stuff from some other digitals. Like this is kind of got fall colors. And would add something different here. Could even be a pocket or belly band or something. And I still have, you know, the fun collage working with there. Or it could be a tag. Actually, we need a tag, don't we? We need some tags. I mean, this can be a tag in a fall journal. We need to add some blue to this journal. He's like, I can take you. He's sure he could take him. That's not where he's going to end up, but, you know, I think he'd work in a fall journal. Just fall stuff, fall. I'm talking about autumn and everything just wants to fall. What was I going to do with these? I forgot about them for a second. Alright. That's what we have that on. So, oh, I need these to dry. That's what I need. This one's almost dry. It's very green now, because that's what happens with brown. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I figured out my squirrel. I think I like him on this page. with this little, what was this called? Mamagami? So now I get to rip up my glue stick like Gail was earlier. But mine's not blue, so you won't see it as easily. Yeah, lots of stuff was done to this piece of paper. Started out as drop paper, and then just kind of developed into that. I kind of want his head forward a little bit. That's alright. And I do have a lot of green from the ink. I got way too much water on there, even for 32-pound paper. It did not turn out the way I had it in my mind, but that's okay. We got lots of grungy splotchiness. This I don't love. See, when I reprint this, if I want to use it for pages, I think I will make sure that I do something on the other side. You know, print both sides. Those are the words that I'm trying to say. Now, these pieces might make a fun border. Oh, you don't want to see me ink them all day, though. Let's see. Is there anything to talk about? No, there's never anything to talk about. I'm not that. Sometimes I feel very one-dimensional. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not into politics or, I don't know, anything that might be music. Oh, one of the ladies that I met, though, she likes to go to concerts, and she has a very eclectic style that I met at the art retreat. And so she was telling me about some of the different concerts she goes to. She would probably go to more if her budget allowed it, but you know, she goes to quite a lot. I think there was like 2 to 3 a month, it feels like. And like concerts, not like in a club. She got to see Duran Duran, I think, and I can't remember all the names she said, but it was very interesting. See, she would be an interesting person. That's the same lady that gave me the inspiration for this stuff. So, let's see, do we want to go squares or rhombuses? Or both? We're going to have wonky pockets in here. So, let me start with kind of a neutrally. You know what? We're not going to worry about it. Oh good, at least it's somewhat upright. We're just gonna kind of alternate some. Look, you can even write on that one. Alternate some neutrals with the, let's see, bring that color back up there. Sure, why not? Didn't even think about it. We just did it. There was no thought put into that. Can you tell that there was no thought? Well, if so, well then there's, I guess, why you wouldn't do it. I could keep them sticking out, and then I could, well, no, yeah, wait, yeah, probably couldn't do it on this side, but if it wasn't something that I had something on the other side of, I could just match up on the other side, and then they could stick out of the book. But since I, what would this look like? See, that's the same thing. Yeah, I'm just going to cut them off. But I have to find scissors first. We'll use the scary scissors. We used the scary ruler. And now we'll use the scary scissors. Not sure if I want to use these triangles or not. I'll show you what I mean. Like, what if I wanted to just... Nah, I don't. Alright, let's just cut this off. Cut that out. Full house? Huh? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Okay. It'll look a little different now. And I might want to even come back in and edge that a little bit. Ooh, look. See, now that color can go in here somewhere if we wanted it to. Do plenty of things on there. There we go. Now it's not quite so white. So wonky is cool. And we could even put a wonky pocket on the other side. What was I thinking that this was a similar-ish color to up there? And hey, it's going to be an eclectic journal. I'm not overly concerned about perfectly matching anything. An eclectic fall journal, you know. So that brings that color down. And I kind of like it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's getting very sticky here. It's wet and it's sticky. So this is very green, which is okay. I like that color green. It's not terrible. Let's connect those. But maybe we'll put a label down there. We'll see. But if you don't, like, you know, if you do this and you messed it all up and it's all wet, you can keep it like that, or you can change it up. I kind of like how this is all coming through here. That's kind of cool. This is very green, like I said. Oh, and then I was going to put the squirrel on here, and I was like, ooh, the purple would kind of, but there's already dictionary on there, so that didn't really, wasn't super helpful. Could bring in some more writing. You don't have to put the writing in the middle. Alright, where's the scary ruler? There it is. I mean, we've talked about that earlier this week, that you don't have to center things. You can put them over to the sides. That way you have room for decoration. Or a picture, like some people who like to journal, they like to put pictures in their journal. Totally makes sense, doesn't it? Put away the scary journal. Alright, we'll put it the right way this time. There we go. Did that make you happier? Was anybody stressing about that earlier, that I didn't put it facing out? How many people actually care? Most of you are like, I don't understand the problem, lady. But some of you are like, no, it has to be facing out. Well, I'm like that. So if you didn't know, I was probably going to fix it before long anyway. It wouldn't bother me for a little bit, I guess. So I'm thinking this up here for a little writing space might be nice. Yep. And then what? This is the one, I mean, I like the Compass Ink stuff, and I don't have a problem that they don't have, or at least when they made that kit, didn't have a lot of ephemera with it or anything. I do like to have some fussy cuts to play with, which is why I sometimes end up, you know, printing it out enough times so that I can cut it out. There we go. Is that straight? Yeah, kinda, sorta. Can you even tell if it's, no. No, that's extra. It's extra, just do that. We're leaving the rip. Oh, where's my squares? Do I want to do any more squares here? I mean, accentuate the green. Do a little bit of this flower here. Do we like it with the red or not? That flower is actually not off from that color. I don't want to do that one. I know, we're pretty much out of time. But I was thinking, oh, where's those other flowers I had? They're gone. I mean, we could just put some mushrooms down here. That would work as well. Let's keep those out in case we don't find those stinking flowers that we started out with at the very beginning. Now we're back to the beginning. Just nope, no such luck. All right. Oh, see, now the dictionary doesn't show so much, so could do that. Would I still want to do the green? Probably not. I don't know. Should we just do things without thinking? Sometimes magic happens when I do that. I'm just saying. Because, you know, why not introduce a random color now that hasn't been in this before now, but is only here now because you got it wet. you know, whatever. This is how I create, people. I am not your average, normal creator, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I do wish I knew where those flowers went, though. So, will these be dark enough? If they're not, I'll come back in and just do them on a paper and put them over that. But for right now, let's see if I can. Don't squish it too much, lady. You want it to. Oh, I didn't show you guys the some of the things that the oh my goodness, where are they? So I have this textbook. This textbook. So, and it's got kind of glossy pages, you know. So I did the sanding thing, and then I inked on them. And I would love to show you them. Hold on. Alright, so I did, this is on a stencil. And I did it on where the writing was. And then I went over it with the vintage photo spray with some water. And this one I had a stamp underneath, the Harlequin stamp. And that one I had a stamp underneath. And that was the pot holder thing I have. And a stamp. And a stamp. And the houndstooth doesn't show up super well. Well, it does a little bit. But so yeah, so when you sand it and then you ink it, the ink takes the sanded part differently. So it really stands out quite a bit. So that was really cool. And what made me think of that, of course, was, oh my goodness, seriously? It's that the, you know, oh my goodness, where is it? Well, you know, the one with the red, with the purple that I just put on with the mushroom. I think he needs a little bit of, there he is. He doesn't really show up. But if I do the mushroom on that, it should show up better. And so that's why I thought about that. Is this the, yep, that's the mushroom. I just had the black ink too. Although, I think I want to use that red, which I think would be close to maybe the red geranium or the vermilion. I don't know. There's that. I know, real. That's the red geranium. And that's the vermilion. Either one should work. We'll do the vermilion. So, sanding it, of course, took away a lot of the words, but you still see some of the words, which is cool. And, yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I had hoped that would show up more, but it's just because there's probably some black ink with that with that purple ink as well. So that doesn't help. I like red and purple together. See, that's kind of fun. Alright. So I hope you guys got some ideas, some inspiration, just crafted with, that's not the one I want. Crafted along with me. Tried not to look too hard at the mess. Didn't have a heart attack from the mess. Yeah, just kind of using what's on my desk and trying to come up with fun ideas for stuff. And yeah, I mean, I know there was a lot of fall happening in this video, but that's what was in my box that I was playing with yesterday. So, or the last couple days. I kind of take it up to my room and then kind of play with it up there. Or living room or wherever I happen to be hanging out, because my husband's like, I'm home, why don't you come be with me? And he just wants me to be in the room with him. Sometimes he will come down here and be in the room with me so that I can keep playing, but not always, and whatever, as long as I can do something, whether, I mean, sometimes I crochet or whatever, so that's kind of cool. I might not have cut it very straight because now it's Doesn't look straight, but that's alright. And that brings the red down there, and you know, now I just want to have some red. Which one did I use? Vermilion? Where is... Oh, that clock would... Something round even would be good. Where'd that... Well, we got other clocks. That's not the only clock. It's not the only clock we have. That's not where the clocks are, though. Do have this. Do we want to go square, or do we want to go... I don't even know if I'm using the same color or not. Whatevs. Just gonna put that there. It's not super dark. That's alright. I still kind of want a circle. It's a circle. Where'd all my clocks go? I just put them on the floor, didn't I? Nope. This is text and apparently a mushroom. The clocks were in here? Yes, they are in here. They're in this box. Not in that envelope, just in this box. Just want something round. I could even, oh, even just some, oh, you know what? If I knew where my little thing was that comes with the, one, so that's 12. The one that comes with the, oh my goodness. What was I talking about? Oh, the one that comes with the mushrooms, the little the one that has, yeah. The splatter one. Oh my word. How do you guys watch me? I'm super annoying. I'm just going to do this subtly since I already have the other red. And just going to come kind of off the center there. And if I even have a... There we go. Just wanted something there. I don't know why, but I did. I don't know that it makes any difference whatsoever, but it's fun. Now I kind of want something here. Do we do the same clock? Is that wrong? Can we just do the same clock? No, we could, but it doesn't want to stay where you put it. No, I don't want to do the clock. You know why? Because I got a compass. Oh, and we got this splatter stamp. That'll work too. It's not the one that came with the mushroom, but it's same kind of idea. North. North, north. Will it stay on there? Probably not. It'll probably come right off of that. Alright. So I'm just going to kind of cover all the things. And I think I have it at an angle. That's alright. North is off kilter right now. Because it's me. And I'm always off kilter. Let me just carefully flip that over. And there we go. Imperfectly perfect. Yay! Do we want to glue it? Yep. Screw that back down. Alright, I think that helped a little bit with where it had worn off some. I don't know, maybe it's too busy for some of you, but maybe it's perfect for some of you, and I'll figure what to do with those pages. That's a lot of green from the water getting on there, but that's alright. I'll probably do similar to what I did here. And yeah, I know, Lisa, you like your mushrooms. I like the mushrooms. The mushrooms are fun. So I hope you all have a delightful day, and thanks for watching the crazy lady with a really long video this morning, this afternoon, whenever you happen to see this. See, now we've just hidden a little bit where the rip was. Yeah, I'm not a splotch all over kind of gal. Gail is, and she could be that. Alright, hope you all have a delightful day. Again, you know, an hour and 10 minutes. Love you guys.